Hello everyone, it's me again, Steedo, with another build video because all of you requested for Ix. Everyone seems to really love Ix and his build. So if you don't care about the build and you just want to see the fights, there should be a timestamp on screen if I'm not stupid and I didn't forget. But for those of you who are interested in this build, I'll just skip to the chase and show it to you now. These are Ix's attributes. Ix's attributes haven't changed since the last time I showed you them, and if you want to know when the last build video was, because it shows the other 5 presets, a link to that will be in the description, so check that out if you're interested. The Ix has 67 points in health, because he's a max hype Frieza race, so he adds more health from just having, you know, none at all. No points in ki because no one uses ki, 63 in stamina so I can get an extra bar and a half of stamina, and 125 in basic, obviously for a Frieza race, because 1, Golden Death Beam gets a lot stronger with basic attack, and 2, Frieza race stamina breaks are unreliable as hell, so you're gonna have to rely on basic attack a majority of the time. 30 points in strike supers so he can at least do some strike damage, and 90 in ki blasts because ki blasts are just delicious. I love them, so they have to do at least a lot of damage. At least a decent amount of damage. They have to do a good amount of damage, otherwise I'm not satisfied. Especially because a lot of the Ki Blast Ix users are a lot weaker. And I'm showing my QQ bangs because people are gonna ask, hey Steedo, how do you make your QQ bangs? For the millionth time said by every Xenoverse YouTuber, you cannot recreate a QQ bang. If I tell you the formula for it, you will not get the same stats. It's completely RNG. The best I can do is say mix clothes that have stats similar to this one. So if you want to make clothes that have more health, ki, and stamina, mix clothes that prioritize in health, ki, and stamina. But however, you will get the minuses from those clothes will transfer over to the mixed set. But it's RNG, it will not be the same stat over time. It might even completely like disregard the clothes you put into the equation. So again, QQ bangs are completely random. You can't make them exactly the way they are, and I'm sorry for that. It's the most I can do. These are Ix's old presets, the first 5 presets, or his old ones. These aren't really... I've barely touched these ever since I got the Fuse Zamasu outfit. I'd also use them, obviously, that's why they're here. But the Fuse Zamasu outfit presets have taken over Ix's life. And I will say, goddamn, that was his old preset, that was his old main preset. The Fuse Zamasu outfit is his new main preset, and god damn it, I love this thing so much. I'm really glad they added this in the game. I genuinely thought it would never be in Xenoverse, like ever. So when I heard the news of it, my heart almost pumped, like just completely pumped out of my chest. It was terrifying. But yeah, Ix has Divine Retribution because this is a strike preset. It has Divine Retribution because it's a good strike super you can use at range and ranged and close range. Blaze of Judgment just looks awesome. Meditation for Power Rush, Aura Slides because 1, it's overpowered, 2, Frieza races need to stamina break some way, and then Divine Wrath because Divine Wrath is just awesome and it combos really well in the Frieza heavy combo. And as you can see from the stats, yeah, there's so much more strike in this that Ix's blast actually it's actually lower than his strike supers. So you know this is very strike heavy orientated. I don't use my strikes as much as I should, but to be fair, Divine Retribution doesn't have too many aspects in a combo, and Aura Slides is just ridiculously overpowered, so you only see me use it once, maybe every match when I have it equipped. And this is definitely a key prioritized preset of Ix. I will say this is the one I prefer a lot more due to moves like Blaze of Judgment, Sudden Death Beam, and Instant Severance. He has the Immortality Super Soul rather than the Ultimate Power as Mine. I will say the Ultimate Power as Mine is probably the best Super Soul in the game that doesn't jump into the realm of overpowered. It's the best Super Soul in the game that doesn't jump into the realm of any ridiculous overpowered nonsense you see people running in ranked. But I do like the Immortality Super Soul due to the fact that when I go in PQs or 2v2s and 3v3s, I do like to really feel like, yeah, I mean, you did beat me, but I'm back again. You know, the Immortality feeling is a good thing. I enjoy it. For Zamasu mains out there, you know what I'm talking about. It's great to just get back up and say, oh look, I'm back. Kill me again. It's really cool. I think that's pretty much it for the build summary. I will show all of the presets again and their stats, because that's the reasonable thing to do. You can see where all of their strengths are, and you can obviously guess which presets prioritize on what. Not this one, never this one. This preset is a tank preset. I'm gonna stick on this one for a bit because I don't know a perfect tank I mean, can you tank in Xenoverse without having to rely on super armor or anything like ridiculously overpowered? That's a story for another day. Either way, here are all of Ix's presets. I hope you can find some use in his build. And of course, again, you guys don't need to ask me in the comments. You can just copy the build. That's not when I'm showing it to you. You're allowed to just take it and use it for your own. Hopefully, you can find success in it in places where I may not. And I you know, I'm not giving you the build so you can lose with it. So please do your best. I'll see you guys at the end of this video. Peace.
Of course!
It's no use!